Alas, it's here. About that time. We got a little bit over a month till we get 2K25. New year, same old game. Now let me know in the comment section what y'all think. If you watched the gameplay trailer, if you're looking at the website, taking a look at some of the new gameplay moves, play styles, dribble engine, signature go-to shots, rhythm dribbling, or excuse me, rhythm shooting, whatever it is that you think pointed into the right direction of a better game from 2K24 to 25, or something that just caught your eye, let me know in the comment section. But I gotta ask y'all this, man. Are y'all ready? Now, every year I am excited for a new, invigorating game, but somehow, some way, you know, sometimes we get disappointed. Often the time, majority. But I'm not gonna be that upset this year, just because I try to keep a good attitude about it. I like to hoop, I love ball, and on top of that, we kind of already anticipated what we're gonna get with this. All right, so if you look here, you know, and I watch the streams, so I'm gonna put that up for you guys too. But looking at this new dribble engine, you know, off the bat, when I first seen the gameplay trailer, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys that in a second and show you my thoughts. And my mic was muted, unfortunately, so I'm gonna just kind of role play it over again for you guys while I'm sitting here recording this. But as far as I'm concerned, I'll be honest, the dribbling looked the same to me. Now remember, I said earlier in another video that I am not starting my channel off by bashing 2K, talking down on 2K, or having any negative things to say about 2K. These are my own personal opinions. These are things that I like, things that I don't like, things that I see, and I'm gonna put this on my channel. This is, you know, I'm just gonna be completely authentic about it. And to be honest with you, I have no issues with stating my problems, stating my issues, and stating my positives and what I do like. Because as far as I'm concerned, man, we all got our own opinions. So with that being said, the signature go-to shot, I'm gonna start with that because the dribbling to me, can't really tell too much of a difference. I mean, literally from the start of the gameplay trailer, I didn't see any difference, you know. So off the bat, you don't really see too much of a difference. A little bit of a travel right there, but hey. That pro stick shooting, rhythm shooting. Defense is probably not going to be what it needs to be, if we're being honest. Rhythm shooting. Xanders maybe. One thing that did kind of catch my eye though is the shot canceling. Now the shot canceling was kind of like, isn't that a form of hello? A little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. Kind of giving us a rinse and repeat of 24. And it's not something that they haven't done before. It's not like they haven't, you know, in previous games, whether it was 17 to 18 or 18 to 19 or 19 to 20 or 20 to 21. And I'm gonna retract the 20 to 21 one because we moved into new gen, right? But the problem that I have with them moving from new gen from current gen was that it started off kind of bad. Personally, I feel like we should have started off like this. Should have started off with all these kind of new mechanisms that they're adding to the game. But I'll be completely honest with you, when I saw when I see 9,000 new animations, I'm looking like not even 1,000 of those, not even 500 of those are going to be actually used. We're gonna come up with our own half of what's good in the game, like we do every single year. I mean, it's so obvious, it's kind of crazy at this point. They even got Mike Wang on the stream. I don't know about everybody else, but I couldn't barely hear Mike at first, and they ended up fixing it after a while. But Mike doing Mike things, just letting us know, hey guys, not much has changed. We tried to add in some new stuff. I like the rhythm shooting. It's my favorite portion of the game now, and so on and so forth. But if we're being honest, he's just doing his job, man. He's gonna try to give us a new style of play, a new game, right? But at the same time, he's not going to come out and say, hey, it's the same game. He's not going to come out and say, hey, we couldn't change too much, but I added in this particular playstyle to the game, whether it's dribbling, shooting, defense. I mean, for all we know, defense is just going to be the same. And if it is good at first, which it always is on release of every game, all they're going to do is patch it, because offensive players can't take it when someone plays good defense on them, great defense on them. They can't take it when they can't score. They can't take it when they can't left stick, right stick, left, right, go up and down the court like Flash, and then crab shoot you off the first day. They can't take it. They can't take it. Now, me being kind of, you could call me a little bit of everything. I can dribble. I can shoot. I've started off being a shooter. Started off playing small forward. Started off playing point guard. Started off pretty much playing every position except for the center and power forward positions consistently. Because, to be honest with y'all, man, I was outside. But at the same time, I still would play 2K, you know, play now, things of that nature, when I was at home. Once I got acclimated into my career, 2K17, 2K18, it never equated anymore. I couldn't just do play now. I couldn't just go outside, come home, and, you know, get a couple play now games in and do a couple series runs with some family members or some homies. I couldn't do it anymore. I've been hooked and addicted to my career ever since. And to be completely honest with you, I'm completely fine with it. They just gotta fix a couple of things. That's it.
Yeah, as always, Ronnie let me out of social media prison today, I saw. So I'll be on X and Reddit, all over the place.
And like I said, if you couldn't hear Mike, he said he'd be on X, Reddit, answering questions. And we'll see what he says. You know, my particular question would be, how is dribbling going to be different from 24 to 25? But for all we know, it might not be that different. For all we know, we might have another rinse and repeat. I'm hoping for a really good game, man. Me this year, personally, I'm just focusing on continuing to build a team, consistent runs, getting into that pro-am a little bit more, and actually, you know, getting into the comp scene. Right now, I'm kind of neutral. I wouldn't say I'm casual. I wouldn't say I'm comp. But I'm neutral. I'm a jack of all trades when it comes to this. But I do play the point guard position. That is what I do.
Producers, the game analysts have been working hard all year long to put this game together. So we're excited for y'all to see it. Get your questions out there. I know there's going to be a lot of questions.
You can see I'm like talking right here, but my mic is muted, man. So that's why I'm kind of doing a layover for you guys right now. Definitely wanted to make sure I got this up, because if I didn't, I wouldn't feel right with myself. They even rated out streamer on Twitch. I wasn't paying attention to his stream. He was actually too busy recording a video. And to be honest with you, he inspired me, man. This was an interview that Mike had with Alexis Morgan, talking about his favorite portions of the game. Like I said, rhythm shooting, and basically Mike doing his job.
Welcome to our NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. Today we'll be talking about gameplay, which is powered by ProPlay. I'm Alexis Morgan, and joining me today is Gameplay Director for NBA 2K25, Mike Wang. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, it's great to be here, Alexis. So ProPlay is an exciting new technology that we introduced last year, and it allows us to take real NBA footage and translate that directly to the on-court gameplay. So it brings a whole new level of realism and authenticity to the gameplay experience.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine, probably in 15
That
years.
right there,
So this is a new dribble
in
engine
particular, is
from
what
the
made me say,
ground up
dribbling
that
is going to be the
basically
same.
all these ProPlay animations that we have, over 1,500 animations.
I mean, Shea looks a little more
Dynamically
shifty, but
creates
I'm not
all
seeing
the
that much of a
movement and all the
difference.
transitions that you need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move.
Let's say a player wants to recreate moves from their favorite NBA superstar. How does Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, a new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting, what you want to do is you want to try to match the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who's a traditional, regular button shooting. If you're, just want to play casually, you're just picking up the game for the first time, put it on low, or put it on real player percentage, and just try to take good shots. And as you get better at the game and kind of master your timing, bump it up to high, and you're going to see that you're going to perform way better than you did with the other profiles. There's a new shot canceling feature. So what it allows you to do is to break out of any advanced shot. And just like the go-to shots we talked about, the signature go-to shots, you can break out at any time. So if you start one, you're holding the stick up, and then you see the defense collapse, or you see an opening, you can flick the right stick to do another move, to like chain out of it, or you can just throw the left stick and take a lay into the basket. It's like a way more robust hesitation feature.
Mike, you know the saying, offense wins games, but defense wins championships. So what does this mean in NBA 2K25?
Well, yeah, defense is a huge part of the game. It's something that's people don't always look at it as being the coolest part of the game, but it's the most important part, I think, to win games. So, there's a number of new defensive mechanics and upgrades to this year's system. One of my favorites
think it's gonna
is
be
one
the
we're calling
same.
the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding down the intense D trigger,
I think the
you
shot
can slide
canceling
up
is
and
pretty
right laterally
pretty
or
dope,
forward
but
or back
it
even.
just looks
And
like
you can
bailout to me
cut off
unless
ball
you're
handler. And if you
faking the shot
finish
and
this really
driving.
well and you do it at the right time, you can cause them to lose their dribble or pick up their
I
dribble.
highly doubt we see that often, especially with
Ground ball,
bigs.
and a lockdown defender kind of guy, then that's the thing you want to master.
How can players level up and get that win in NBA 2K25?
Well, 2K25 this year is all about personalization and customization and accessibility. So whether you want to take on some of the new stuff we talked about, the advanced rhythm shooting mechanic, or if you're less familiar with 2K, there's a new feature called Learn 2K off the main menu where you can jump in, and whether you're a novice at the game or you've been playing for years, there's something for you to learn. There's a basic tutorial, advanced tutorials, controller mappings, there's mini games and drills and all kinds of just different ways to practice, learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's the first place you should go.
Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us today and talking through all of the new 2K25 gameplay features. I'm so excited to see how ProPlay is evolving.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Alexis. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to the 2K community. It's your feedback that helps us shape the game to be what it is today.
Personally, just enough. I mean, everything else that they kind of talked about is right here. Defense movement systems, pro stick rhythm shooting, shot timing profile, shot canceling, signature go-to shots, and new dribble engine. It's all right here. So, make sure you sub up, make sure you like the videos, make sure you like the content, my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube. Everything is all stay solid always. Like I said, man, I'm gonna do my best to try to keep up with majority of the information that we're getting. I'm not gonna act like I'm the greatest news person when it comes to 2K. I got life, I got other stuff to do as well. But as far as I'm concerned, when I see something that points in my direction, meaning something that is appealing to me, I'm gonna make a video about it. And if I catch some news, before anyone else, or if I catch some news that someone isn't talking about I'm gonna post it. But as far as I'm concerned, man, like I said, this game just looks identical to 24. I hope it's not a rinse and repeat, but as far as from what my eyes can tell me, that looks like a rinse and repeat, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think. Let me know if you think this game gonna be the same. Let me know if you're excited for the new year. Let me know if you're excited for a new grind. Let me know if you're excited to find out what about the rep system, how we're gonna be able to play in the park this year opposed to rec. Let me know. We're hearing rumors about a rank system too. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Pay attention to Twitter. Make sure you pay attention to 2K's courtside reports. I know one thing. I'm gonna stay solid. You should too.